My name is Damian Turner, and as you can see behind me on this board, the explanation of what a extraterrestrial spacecraft is a Thunderbird is. This is a diagram, a Native American symbol that is depicting a flying extraterrestrial or outer worldly vehicle known as the Thunderbird. Now, to some, this may be mythology. To some, this may be just lofty legends, lore, folklore, whatever you want to call it. But this is a phenomenon that is being brought out, manifested, or talked about. Conversations on extraterrestrials and the possibility of life outside of the planet Earth is a conversation that is being had within the perimeters of all various forms of the government, as well as, undercover operations going on to determine the national defense level threat of what extraterrestrials could possibly mean to national security, international security, world security, whatever. So what I'm trying to explain to you is this depiction of an extraterrestrial spacecraft known as Thunderbird is something that came from Native American folklore. All right, Native American mythology, Native American cosmology, Native American consciousness, Native American culture, heritage, whatever you want to call it. But this information is pertaining to what we today call extraterrestrial outformation information, consciousness, and things that are topics pertaining to extraterrestrials. So the Thunderbird was something that was seen by various people, and it was bigger than the eagle, but it was menacing. It was to the sight something terrible to behold. It was something scary. In nature, there are creatures that are scary naturally. That are physical, biological creatures. But this had a notation or symbolism about it that to some, to hear the descriptions of what this thing is would kind of put you in the mind of something mechanical, something made of metal, something that is shiny, something that gives off fire. Birds that spit out fire are usually something like a griffin or a phoenix, something like that in folklore. But nothing of the Native Americans' culture or folklore said anything about a griffin or a phoenix. It was speaking about some type of what they believed to be made of iron bird that flew in the sky, came out of a lake, and things of that nature. But to explain to you what the Thunderbird is beyond Native American folklore. Actually, it goes back to the Anasazi people. Anasazi sounds very closely phonetically and tonality wise to Anunnaki. Anunnaki, Anasazi. See, Ana and Anu. An is a name of the Most High God from the Sumerians, A-N as well as A-N-U. And you can look this up. Anu was known to the ancient Sumerians as some form of a sky god, or the god of creation, the foremost in the heavens. There is a record in the ancient Sumerian folklore, knowledge, cosmology, whatever you want to call it, records that talk about a war vehicle, a cherub or cherubium. A cherubium is a spacecraft that carries cherubim. Cherubium, that's where you get Caribbean. Cherub is a cherub. A cherubim are the multiplicity of angelic beings that are warlike, that take up defense. The ones that guarded the entry of the Garden of Eden from allowing Cadman and Hawa, or Adam and Eve, or Zakar and Nakeba, that's their actual names, Adam and Eve, from getting back into the Garden of Eden. So I just wanted to give you an update. We are very close to having 100 subscribers, and as I said, once I got 100 subscribers, then I would explain to you what this is, the Thunderbird, and what you are going to be flying in next. To get the next 100 subscribers, once we get that 100 subscribers, we'll have 200. Okay, 200 I'll have to explain to you as a turtle craft. That's something different than the Thunderbird, but we're gonna delve off into the visions of the turtle craft and what that means and what type of extraterrestrial vehicle we'll be flying from here. Once we get 100 subscribers, we'll be flying in a Thunderbird, in style, in class, as I like to fly, through the galaxies, universe, constellations, star systems, whatever you like to call it, universes, multiverses, omniverses, whatever you like to call it. But we fly in style. Now we're going to be flying in a Thunderbird once we reach that 100 subscribers, and I'll explain to you from there what a turtlecraft is. Thank you for your time. You're listening here, and once again, this is Damian Turner.